ukipendwa safi, ukiachwa mbaya.
Yes, my quote of the day is, we are what we repeatedly do. Excellence then is not an act, but a habit.
Okay.
Happy New Week.
Mine, I have two for today. It says, it's Monday, I am happy, I am blessed, and I'm going to do amazing this week. So set the tone for the and then today, speaking life into yourself, and imagine it comes into being.
Yes,
Yeah, definitely. Mine is just very short and direct. Leave more and love more.
Period.
Yes.
Love more.
Amikopo safi, bila kulipa kuchiti safi, ukifumaniwa mbaya yo. Sensima malunde, sensima, sensima malunde, sensima, sensima malunde, sensima, sensima malunde, sensima. Kwa kumi ambanyo, amjasema mpaka mseme na mtasema. Wara sifiwe, milele na milele, mange kimambi akipita. Wazao kuchati, ila ukiwa umelewa, kila bebe inapenda gongo, ila likipakazwa mkongo, kuna magonjwa mshamba, kaskazi macho kone kwanja, kaskazi macho kone kwanja, kuna machenga mshamba, kuna machenga mshamba, kaskazi macho kone kwanja, kaskazi macho kone kwanja. Sensima malunde, sensima, sensima, sensima malunde, sensima, sensima, sensima malunde, sensima, sensima, sensima malunde, sensima, sensima.
Yes, that is of course Sensima, brand new song released 6 hours ago, featuring Harmonize and Rythm on that. I think we've ever heard of songs called Sensima more than 100 songs. Yeah, a lot of people use Sensima on their songs, a bunch of people. Yeah, but I don't know if you guys have ever noticed that Swahili really goes well with the Amapiano.
Yeah.
Really easily, right? Most of Tanzanian Amapiano artists basically really sound, you can feel like it's their genre, like ili toka kwao if they actually do it, which is super amazing. But karibuni guys, how are you doing?
We're good. I'm good personally.
Yeah.
How are you?
I'm fine, Joby. Surviving, man.
Why?
I don't know.
Rather,
I'm just surviving.
why are you surviving?
I'm surviving, but it's gonna be a good week.
What you been doing during the weekend?
Literally nothing.
Walai.
Man, yeah, just shooting and nothing more, like home, lazy weekend, literally.
Okay.
Yeah, how was your weekend?
Mine was fine.
Yeah.
Chilled. Saturday, Sunday also chilled.
Yeah.
Slept a lot, Jana.
Okay. Amazing. Iwatan, how was your weekend?
Just chill with loved ones.
Okay.
Nothing much.
Alright, amazing to hear from you guys. It's
Yeah,
a
I
bit
played a lot of. Hey, I'm becoming a pro. Yo,
What happened?
I'm challenging girls and men.
Yeah.
You know, not to play FIFA.
okay.
Yo, I feel like I'm becoming a pro in this thing.
Really?
Like what you talking about?
Okay.
Not big my bow. You know?
Bringing
Yeah,
up
that was what I was doing on Sato, and of course
Right.
lots of cooking,
Yeah.
had a good time.
Yeah.
And
It was a child's birthday.
tried to clean my
Yesterday.
home. Yeah.
Yeah, did you guys celebrate?
No.
Oh, okay.
We're supposed to do it special.
Oh,
Yeah, tomorrow.
Oh,
All of
okay.
us right here. We see what's up, what's popping.
Shout out to Ashar. Happy
Yep.
Happy birthday.
Happy belated.
Happy belated
Yes,
birthday,
enjoy the
Ashar.
messenger.
But we actually wished him happy birthday
Yeah, we did.
yesterday. But happy birthday to you. Over this weekend there was a lot that was going on. First and foremost, there was a saddening news. Of the death of the comedian Fred Omondi.
Manzi.
And it really hit, like it was so crazy. I woke up and like, how? What is really happening? Of course, there's a lot of controversial conversations going through it. And shout out to Vincent. Is he named Vincent Mboya? Who was,
Tumbili.
is it Vincent Mboya or
Tumbili.
It's Tumbili, the one who was recording
Yeah,
Eric Omondi's call.
I don't know.
So there is somebody apparently who was recording Eric Omondi's conversation, and I want to tell vloggers again, it is just so sad that we want to take advantage even of the death to shine teacher's cloud. So he was calling Eric Omondi. If something happens to you, literally I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna call you sincerely. I don't have to record and post the call.
Yeah.
You know, so he has actually posted of how Eric Omondi learned about his brother's death through a call that was really, really sincere. And I'm gonna play that call so that we can actually talk about to what extent, man. Oh, our internet is not gonna allow us to. Our internet is really,
Easy, bro. Otherwise,
That's Vincent Mboya.
sasa alikuwa kwa club ama alikuwa wapi? Oh, alikuwa ametoka show ingine. Ilikuwa ni saa ngapi hapo? 4. What?
Unaona? Mimi kienda usi. Polisi waniambia ameupia. Ameumia vibaya. So unajua nitafika hapo nikiweka namba yake watu wamtumie kidogo.
Okay. Ole na saa ngapi asubuhi?
Asubuhi kufika kumbe wamenidanganya maji. Watu hapo wanataka kuniambia medini.
What the fuck?
So mimi nimefika hapo. Nikapata medini sasa tena itakuwa noma.
So that is what is happening. It is what I'm getting. It is just so sad. Like, imagine he went ahead and posted this call. So I'm like, to what extent are we going to actually do this in the name of cloud?
The problem
Finding
is also
numbers.
our bloggers.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about, the bloggers themselves, because this is a blogger. And shout out to Vincent Boya, he's the one that has actually posted this. So apparently he was calling Eric Omondi to find out what happened or how he's actually really doing. And it happened that he actually posted this. So I don't know your thought about it.
Personally, I have a problem with bloggers, and I think we've had this discussion before, sadly. And I don't know, personally, if I am to get literally in this, like Nick Kwatuani Jina, who is literally outside, putting shit outside there, I didn't say it is for the world, literally for you as a blogger. You have, I remember actually, and we've spoken about this again, celebrities. Who is a celebrity? Our bloggers used to literally view stories. Our bloggers used to view, celebrities, music. Like literally, there was so much to know, and which was very important, and which was also very rare to find until you go digging for it. And you also have to, there's sources you've gotten into Ndopate information. It was not just the evil venue. I want to blame the society, number one, which I feel like also we are the problem. As much as I'm saying I want to privatize my life, I've been a celebrity, everything I'm putting out there is going to be judged. But at the same time, I feel like right now people have lacked a limit of just not knowing what to post, what to share. People are just sharing everything outside there, not knowing you're going to be criticized this way and this way. And then it comes to the blog as well. You don't know what to post on your platform, where you literally losing sense of why you created this platform. You know, what's the agenda? Is it creating awareness or is it gossip? If it is gossip, let us maintain gossip. If it is news, political news, let it remain political news. But it is so sad to see that today we're so confused, or we're living with a, and come bite me. Come bite me if you can. It is just the truth. You know, like we've lost so much concentration or focus on what's the agenda of why we have platforms or why you build a platform. Everyone is looking for money, everyone is looking for clout, everyone is looking for numbers. Like you literally don't have a direction. And sadly you're all pathetic and you're boring. Sana Edgar. Edgar Barre. And this is why we have people, you remember the company, I don't know, it was a company that was from the States wanted to sue Edgar Obari
and a lot of
and
people
his platform
to sue
because of you're just picking up information and lying about it, or picking up information and just putting on your platform. It is not supposed to be that way actually. Bloggers should have and should seek permission of what to be posted, especially from every. There's no way utachukua to mimi. I'm in the hospital, and this happens a lot. We've seen even with Shira.
Yeah.
If someone I don't know
That was
recorded when he was
crazy.
in the mortuary, in the
Exactly.
morgue. You're supposed to be seeking consent if you're trying to post anything or seeking information from me. So sadly, I blame both the celebrities. I blame also the bloggers.
Yeah.
That is what is happening right here.
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I
Maganda
blame the both of them, literally, because the celebrities have been like, they want to show. I don't know if it's an insecurity thing. They just want to share everything in regards to whatever they're doing.
If you're insecure, actually,
It's
that's when you're not
so
supposed to be
much.
posting your
I
things.
know, but
Exactly.
it's a thing of staying
No, they
relevant.
post for
that same thing,
validation.
and it's so sad.
Whom are you seeking validation
You know?
from? It is sad because you don't
I
even
just
know
want to know
yourself.
you because of your work. I don't care what you wear, where you live. I don't really care about that. I want to know in regards to what you've shown in terms of work. That's what I want to follow, literally. Yeah.
All right. On the comment section, I feel like he was not looking for. He was looking for what to post, literally, from this call, because somebody saying this is so insensitive. Oh my God, we just got restricted. Okay, thank you. This is what they keep doing. He said, this dude is so insensitive. Stammer your way off the top. Somebody saying, what's wrong with people? Why do you have to record everything? Even the most intimate and vulnerable moments like this, you still record. You know, like I remember during Chira's burial, grandmother when she came to the morgue, cameras and people still asking a question. I'm like, this woman maybe doesn't even have a phone, has never even gotten on social media. You're out here with cameras asking her questions. Give the family some privacy, and I feel like a lot of people don't give out that privacy. And I also want to talk about these people that keep posting. Once somebody's dead, you post. Posting on your, oh, we knew each other, oh, we were friends, oh, he helped me through this, was a good person. You post your pictures with them together. I'm like, why didn't you post him when he was there? Did you actually celebrate this person when he was still alive? And it's become a norm. Immediately this was posted, I was looking at because he's a comedian, right? And he's really known for his MC. He's been an MC for a very long time. And a lot of people, shout out to them. The other time, just a few weeks ago, I was watching this podcast that was hosting DJ Shitty. And it's just a week ago, literally, and DJ Shitty gave a shout out to him. And he was saying, you know, when we just started, Fred Omondi was actually, you know, Fred popped before Eric.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, like Fred really popped before Eric Omondi.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah, and then Eric Omondi came and popped more. And Fred was giving a lot of these comedians opportunity. Mostly when Churchill was just starting, you'd see a lot of people, you know, being introduced to the comedian scene and the acting scene with Fred Omondi.
Yeah.
And Eric Omondi's like, when we started Fred Omondi, blah, blah, blah. And when I heard this news, I was like, damn, you can talk about somebody today, and then the next minute they're not there. And it is so crazy because I was also reading something that says all these people who are not there today had a plan for tomorrow. Like literally before Fred went out, and actually that happened, he was actually planning maybe on Monday he's going to do this.
Yeah, actually, that's I told you, he had a gig in Nakuru.
Yeah.
Sijui what, sijui Masaku 7, sijui nini kitu kaa hiyo.
Yeah.
So it is crazy, man. Like I said, personally, I blame both the celebrities. I mean, at least try have some consciousness of what you're putting outside. I mean, yes, it's your platform. You can put whatever you want. And personally, I'm so glad to come to understand that right now, especially with my Instagram, my stories, like if I post anything regarding my life story, like if I try give any speech regarding or view about something, people tend to like that more. You know, there's some things like I've tried to understand my audience, which is one thing you should also try do, you know, and understand how to use your platform. Like I've come to understand people like when I share my stories, my views, when I go live, like people enjoy that more, and I've been trying to do that more, and it's actually I'm trying to say I'm gaining back my audience, which is actually very, very amazing to see. So you as a celebrity, again, as bloggers, know how to use your platform, because you as much as you're literally looking for numbers, what is it that you're trying to put outside there? What is the impact that you're trying to put in the society? What are you being known for? That is basically what I've come to understand as a creative. And it's crazy being on this also platform.
Yeah, I
It's
do,
so
I do
true.
really agree with
Yeah,
the
because even
with you.
like the guys I tend to follow, it's hard for me to follow someone just showing their lifestyle. For me, if I'm going to the Instagram and I'm not getting something inspiring me or making me curious about anything, I just can't follow you. I wanna be like curious. I'm like, oh, I wanna know something, but it's just about you're in Maldives. I'm like, I can't.
Yeah.
It's too, I just cannot.
Alright.
Yeah.
Apart from that, we there was also the saddening death of Joey's father. Joey, yes, Joey. Yeah, his father apparently died. I think he was battling, if I'm not wrong, cancer or something. And apparently, the family members were asking the judicial system to release him to go and attend his father's
Burial.
because they said it worsened after he was actually given the life imprisonment and stuff like that. So I don't know your thought. Do you think it's supposed to be? I feel like personally, people in jail, they're supposed to be given that, check them with the police or something, because at the end of the day, these are their own people. These are their family members. Whatever happened, take them regardless. For example, if I'm in jail, maybe my wife dies or something, and I've been given that life in prison, am I not allowed to go and actually bury them? Or once, the law has been passed, that's just it.
I feel like it happens. I feel like it could depend maybe on your lawyer still.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure. I don't want to give facts I'm not sure about. Maybe kama lawyer wako bado ako na venye.
With the case.
If they can still be able to communicate with the judiciary to tackle it and see how utatoka nje. I believe it is possible, but majority of the times we are accompanied by cops.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is possible. We just need to be having people who are gonna be, because where's actually what we went it in. We're gonna trust
Exactly.
you, you're gonna come
No, they're
back.
actually they're even in hospitals. I see they're being taken
Yeah.
with cops and stuff like
Yeah.
that. So yeah, I do believe it can be arranged, but also might even because might also vary with the sentence. Yeah, maybe.
Let's see.
I don't know about that, but that is just saddening news that happened this weekend. But moving on to better news, this weekend was also Father's Day, and I noticed most of the time, I was saying this in the morning, when men are being celebrated, this is a conversation we've had before, you find it's always just calm, it's messages, and that's just it. Nobody goes extra hard. But when it comes to women, it's extra.
I was having the same conversation yesterday night with a group of friends, and we're like, I was personally, I said, I feel like men, the reason why, because kwa tunatembea alafu tuko like, hey yo, unaona hata wanaume hata wa celebrate like, it's kind of flowers, nini. Then ko like, wait, you guys, what do you mean? Ko like, what do you mean? A lot of men are not used to that. I feel like men are not really, and I've said this before, I feel like men, and I'll repeat it was on the Rythm scoop show, men majority die unhappy creatures, because they really have to, like, they dedicate their lives literally to creating, developing, because it's all about building, you need to have a foundation for whether you're gonna have a family or not. You are a man, okay? That is your expectation from the society. That is life, right? It is built for you. But in reality, if you come think about it, these people really do have
a lot.
They emotionally, they are damaged somehow. Like they just don't talk about it. They have to toughen up because society, community is expecting them to.
So true.
But they really emotionally feel like they really break down.
They need so much attention and love and care and all of the things women need.
Imagine they do, but apparently it's not what we women give.
It's true.
It takes, I don't know what percentage of women, but I'm gonna count myself being among them, to take a woman to,
I don't know what you're saying.
It takes a percentage of women to literally be able to understand a man.
Thank you.
Okay?
Yes.
Like, he doesn't have, he can lack.
Yes.
I can help him grow.
Yes.
I can do a couple of things. It doesn't have to be all about me.
Yeah.
And shout out to Ari the Flesh. Ari the Flesh. If I'm not wrong, she's a celebrity, and she said something like, women expect more, and in relationships always make it all about themselves.
True.
And that is why you feel like men, personally, as for me, die unhappy creatures, because it's all about giving. When do you receive? So if you look at yesterday, Father's Day, like you said, it's just messages.
Yeah,
None is
nothing
being
much.
taken out. Like
Yeah. No, but I saw only a few people, and that's why I agree with you.
it
Joby,
takes
when you
a
say
percentage of
it says a
women.
percentage, because I've seen another woman is going viral for sending 20,000,
Come on, baby.
and I'm like, okay,
What
on
do you
women on Women's Day, they're bought for cars.
Yeah,
I'm celebrating. You
houses.
see houses, you see Range Rovers
Trips.
and trips. I'm taking my woman for. But when it comes to men, you'd go like for them that 20,000 is something big
I
to
know.
an extent that no woman. In fact, what they're trying to say, no woman could ever give 20,000
It's so true.
from that. And this woman is working in Saudi. And she actually sacrificed to
Oh
send
my
that
God,
money
imagine.
to the husband.
Yeah.
And I'm like, for you to actually, you left your kids
Mm-hmm.
with this man, right? So he's actually taking a whole responsibility of taking care of them. So I do believe, and I want to agree with you, I feel like men are created already, the society has created already an not say fair environment for this man.
Yeah.
And only special people would actually understand. I feel like as women, we need also to learn to give more, appreciate this man more. We are like, even somebody was saying, women say, okay, equality. I can do what a man can do, a woman can
No,
do.
you can't.
But have you
It's a lie.
realized we only say that when it favors us? Like literally, if I'm saying what a man can do, niambie sahi mwanamke ingia kwa siwe julima.
You can.
That's a man's job.
Uh-huh.
But let's say, oh, I want to be a journalist, or I want to something that is suitable.
A CEO.
A CEO.
Yeah.
Suitable, nothing
Suitable for you.
suitable
That's
for
when
you.
the
That's when you
women-
say, okay,
Women
what a man can
equality.
do. Exactly.
And it's so amazing because I was having this conversation with a driver, and then he was saying, in regards to women, I know maybe I don't think people come from me on this, but I'm just gonna say what we're having this conversation about. We talk about biologically women are meant or created to give birth naturally, right? But yes, you can have your money, you can be all that glitters and independent woman, but still you feel like something is lacking as a woman,
Yeah.
which you would need from a man.
Exactly.
And the fact that men are built to be benefactors, providers, and what Joby has said, that they give so much, and women are used to just taking so
Taking and
much,
taking,
not
yeah.
even asking, like, what can I do for you? How can I hold your hand in regards to this? How are you doing? Are you okay? But it's so much pressure to the men, and that's how even Joby has said right now, they die very frustrated.
Yeah.
It's so true, because it's supposed to be a two-way thing, like you're
Yeah.
collaborating to better each other's life, and also for the next generation.
Yeah.
It's not about the woman only, but
Yeah.
each and every individual understanding their identity to continue a generation.
But I feel like that is the white
You know?
supremacy effect, because if you try to look at the ancient Africa couples or
Yeah.
how our African people used to live, it was very peaceful. Ada? No idea. Okay.
Alright.
Yeah, so you could find you could find the ancient Africa, our ancient people,
Yeah.
our ancestors. If you try to look at the type of marriages or relationship they had,
Yeah.
it was actually very simple.
It's so
Again,
true.
because we talk about how you started friendship, create friendship first, like going stage by stage down the line. It was so easy having all this, and again, it was easy for us living with each other because I think because we had it all.
Yeah.
But since the white man
Right.
came, started, taking,
Yeah.
and then Africans also we didn't, growing up with the history of lies, we didn't know that we used to understand each other, we used to share.
Yeah.
And then
it was
came
equality.
it came to
literally.
these white terms, and I love describing the terms because of what you just said, like what a man can do, a woman can do better.
Yeah.
You never, if you try to trace back our history, I don't think there's any woman who ever said that.
Say that, never
Or
ever.
any man who ever said that,
Yeah.
because we knew our responsibility as women, men knew their responsibility as men,
Yeah.
and it was easy for
And it
things
was
to just
okay.
maneuver around.
Yeah.
So I feel like with the white supremacy terms or the colonization terms, that example, independent woman,
yeah.
so many terms that have come
Single
literally
motherhood.
is
Yeah.
what has destroyed relationships.
Yeah.
But again, we can still go back.
Yeah.
Imagine you can still go back
That is
and
so true.
you know, make things better. You don't have to go with the flow of the society, with the wind. Like, try be a different. Try be a different.
But you know,
woman.
there are people who are still stuck to the roots. There are women who are still women.
Yeah.
Like literally,
So
you
true.
never have them, and they actually even say it. Me, I know you guys want this, but literally, this is what I know, and this is what I've been taught, and this is how it's supposed to be.
I was saying yesterday, I was telling friends yesterday, there's some things I find myself doing today to a guy or even a friend, a guy. I'm like, I can't believe I just did this. Simple things is just kuniambia hata nitumie do. Trust me, I could never. Unaniombaje do kama mwanaume? I could never send you money, because that is what actually my dad had taught me. Why am I supposed to give you money as a man?
Exactly.
You're supposed to give me. But growing up and understanding what he was actually trying to push me into, which was favoring him. You know, like you said, we always talk about situations and they're favoring us. If I try to look at most of the things he was pushing, it was all about favoring him, not even about me. Nico, like, do I really need to squeeze this person this way? And anajua he's not in this position. Like, hata mi sina, mi mwenyewe actually, hata mi namuomba ndo niseti napewa home. Namuomba ndo ni survive. So understanding everything little by little, I'm like, wow, people can change.
People can,
you know, and it's
people
for
were
the
struck
best.
with that. Because even when you, I believe we tend to do a lot of colonization that's to stay relevant, to do whatever. But at the end of the day, when you sit down and you see this, you're like, man, real, no woman wants to be a man. No woman wants to take responsibility of a man. When even you look at our cultures and traditions, where Ankit was actually explaining, there was nothing to do with equality. That was a term that was never there. Women and men were the same. There's nobody who actually saw that a man is on top of a woman.
But I feel like
never ever
having the fake paper is also another problem. Because we had resources. We're talking about gold. We're talking about silver. We're just talking about resources here. Like, that is what used to, I think, make African women happy. Like, having all those crowns, the jewelries, like it was just all about you being a princess.
Exactly. There was nothing much.
Like it was so easy, and men knew their role. That is what I'm saying. But if you look at today, we have the fake paper which was introduced, and I feel like they scramble for all that, like resources, and the fake paper which is not helping. So
at all.
It's just crazy.
And that's why you'd find even people would have like 10 children, 20 children, and not be and not have a problem raising them. Kuku Danger had 44.
You're saying 20, I'm thinking about it right now. Like someone having 20 children.
Exactly. And Kuku Danger had nothing wrong with that. He had 44.
Actually, for me, you know, in my mom's family, I used to think like it was insane. And I'm like, God damn, we're so many.
Exactly.
My mom's side. Oh my God, I knew when my great grandma called us for a family gathering, all of us, to introduce us together. So in case for those who are in the city, you know, for us girls and boys not to confuse each other, like, you know, just getting to know each other, your extended family. And I was like, God damn, we are so many. This is just the mom's side, you know. I don't even, my dad's side is not even that many. Like, there are many, because, and then you can see it because you get that generation of wealth which is still there. Like how the houses were built from this to this, like compound moja, but many houses. The grandma, the children of the shout to my people.
It was, and I believe there are people who still stay in the roots, like people who are still there. And it's so crazy. I think we're supposed to be just easy to our men, regardless. And like most of people, you know, most of these people even didn't know it was Father's Day.
The men, right?
The men, they didn't even
so
know.
True.
Because I was wishing people, and
like,
I was like,
really?
oh, it's Father's
Day.
I was texting Keith yesterday, and I was saying happy Father's Day. He texted me at 3. Damn, I didn't know even it was Father's Day. And like a lot of people don't know. Even my friends, and I was there like, oh, it's Father's Day.
So
and
true.
and they don't know, and they're with their women, right there, who don't even think it's okay to wish them Father's Day.
So but imagine, I feel like it is very relative, especially for me. It is very relative because I would not have known if it's not seen it on the internet.
For real.
Trust me. I mean, when do I have time to wish? If it's not Keith, trust me. And which until I see it also. Sometimes me, I'm like, hey, me, I don't know if I have a father. What are you talking about?
No, but when you see it on
the internet,
internet.
I'm not used to wishing anyone Father's Day.
I
like,
know.
Just, you know.
Yeah.
Just always living life.
You wake up in that, but I
Just
think it's
living
because
life.
we had talked about, somebody had actually talked about it last week
Yeah,
on
last
Friday,
week, yeah.
and so we knew, and we were just expecting, okay, on Sunday it's gonna be Father's
Right.
Day, and that is just what our fathers stand out to play with their kids. You can tell. I mean, sometimes when you go to these gathers where they're like very elder people, right, and they just easen up and they become kids, and they're so happy. After that, you see how happy they are, how energetic they are, and I'm like, people need time to actually cool down. These men are working too much. If you see them playing, like for example at events, I have seen a lot of people, even when we have like maybe games, they actually put all elderly, and then you start playing games. Like sometimes you play even childish games, and then we start to laugh, we bond, we do that, and then you see how they are calm. You're like, that was a good one, because at the end of the day you can see there's some relaxation, and that is what I saw on Father's Day. They were dancing, they were playing with their kids, there was music, and they were just being treated. So shout out to everybody who went there to celebrate.
Well, and the
Father's
message
Day.
to the women: know how to treat your men. Men like being pampered too. Imagine,
Men are big babies.
yeah, men are,
Literally.
like
They're
you know,
babies,
when he
oh my
comes
God.
home,
Not baby like in terms of
let him get in the
the
shower,
personality.
give him some
At heart.
tea and peanuts, you know, as he
Yeah.
waits for dinner. You know,
Give him
after
hugs and
he eats
kisses.
dinner, you know, wash his legs,
All over
massage
the
him,
face.
try do something at least. Guy, who is it?
Yeah.
I know, do that to my man
Alright,
anytime. Shout out to you,
I
babe.
will not wash your legs.
Me, I'll wash your legs. I will wash your
Give him
legs. I'll
warm
massage you.
I won't.
Exactly, Samani. I'm good. You ain't gonna wash my legs. I'm straight.
It's not
No,
about.
I believe
I'm
there are
good.
different love languages, right? Yeah, there are different love languages. So apparently my language is not washing. I'm
And
a
that's
gifter.
okay, and that's
so
okay.
I'd gift you and I'd feel okay, right? Your love language is service, right? Yeah, so everybody, so Kate, yours might not be that.
But they need a lot of affection.
Of affection, exactly.
Touch.
Yeah.
Most importantly.
Alright.
I'm not adding much. I shut my mouth.
I'd be like, Joby, did you just wash his legs?
Yo, I used to wash my dad's leg.
Yeah.
And I'm not capping
Oh,
about that. I don't feel like there's anything wrong.
that's my problem, Shimani. When you haven't been loved as a child, it's hard to accept love from other people.
Exactly.
So that's my hang up. When you haven't been loved as a child, it's hard to. I'm closed out that way, so I'm fucked up. I'm still fucked up in that way. I'm fucked up. I've always admitted that.
I did
I'm
receive
fucked
love
up.
from my mom, but when with my dad, you know, which should have made things easy, especially for me in relationship, which still does, because I don't feel like he made things hard for me in terms of relationship.
Okay.
Despite me seeking so much love from him, it never stopped me from treating men good.
That is great.
Like just because he was fucked up, you
Yeah.
know, and I don't feel like because you didn't experience something, you should deny yourself experiencing it. That is, I've always said that a couple of times.
Well, then there you go. You're less fucked up than I am. There you go.
Alrighty, as we move on to the next conversation that happened this weekend. On Friday, we were talking about the Nyashinski's issue with Spotify, and this guy, I shared this video in the morning. I think I'll share it right now because Job is with us, and then we can just go through what is really happening and what you can learn, because we are surrounded by a lot of artists and our friends are artists, so definitely this might be from the first information.
Mnaonaje kuhusu story ya Nyashinski na producer Sedo? Let me break it down for you. So apparently Nyashinski
This guy sounds
akaenda and producer, then yes, now story na Sedo. I don't know what you guys think. What do you guys think about this whole situation? Because mimi na feel kama walikuwa wamekubaliana before, regardless hata kama Nyasha alikuwa analipwa 100 million, kama ilikuwa mita tulikuwa tumekubaliana, sikuwa tumekubaliana mita. What do you guys?
Alright, so apparently, I think Nyash has not spoken about it, nor Sedo. So I don't know where he's getting the information. Probably might be people are thinking, because what I was thinking might be copyright issues. And apparently what this guy is saying, and we are going just to talk about from here, it's not whatever it's already out. So this is what is happening right now. Apparently, I think Nyash had a contract with Safaricom that he earned 10 million shillings. And he went to the producer and paid him a million shillings. And the producer learned later that he earned 10 million, so he earned extra 9 million shillings and got mad and went and removed all their songs from definitely on Spotify and other platforms, and kinamramba sai, because without Spotify and meaning less money and right now, you know, there are no more big events like literally at this time of the year kunanga masherehe sana. It's either you earn from royalties or tours and stuff like that. So Joby, what is your thought?
Well, I kind of want to agree with him and disagree, but agree with him first. If I came to you, I made a deal, right, with this company, and the company approached me, not me and my producer. It approached me specifically as an artist. I know I have a producer, and the company offered this amount of money, which is 10 million, or let's say 5 million. And I come to you and I'm like, yo, I want you to produce me this song, which is gonna be, you know, used on this and this platform. What's your budget? What do you want to play with? You say 1 million, or you say 500,000, and I ask you, are you sure? Like, yo, are you sure? I'm not sure if this is what Nyashinski is saying, but are you sure you're comfortable with that? Because sababu nikiona do, of course, kuna venda kumekufeel pia. Uko sawa? Uko sawa? Sawa. Ukiagree na hiyo pata me, I'll go with that, being honest. Because you agreed and you never told me like, hey, I feel like because you're maybe working with a bigger company, you should ask for something bigger. Of course you don't know how much I have, but because you know this is a big platform, it's not a small platform. So I mean, try get something bigger, you see what we can work with. You are comfortable with what I gave you. But at the same time, I want to disagree because according to the stories I've had, it's not just, you can hear from the guy, it's not just Sedo, it's a couple of producers he's effing up. That is Nyashinski. And I feel like personally this is why I love talking about don't burn bridges. I've always been a heavy on don't burn bridges. Learn how to maintain relationships if they're worth it. If it's not worth it, personally I'm like, yo, I'm never scared of losing. Fuck it. Pardon my French. But this is where you talk about learning how to maintain some relationships, and I feel like Nyashinski being actually a very big person in the game. After OJ, I think to recognize Nyashinski as the best rapper.
Literally after South to South.
Yeah, and I have so many artists, like he's considered one of the amazing rappers and singers right here in the 254. And with the respect people have given him, this is the list of what I'm supposed to be seeing. You actually, you know, trending with. Like, what's this? You deserve to be trending with something better. Like Nyashinski is streaming these numbers, you know, like tunafaa kuwa na vitu kubwa kubwa. So check on yourself. This is what we just told Otile Brown, and you can see he's back, you know. Check on yourself. Check on how you are relating with people. Don't mess up relationship. Work with people correct. That is what I'm gonna say. Don't destroy what has built you, you know. Literally, so don't destroy what has built you. Don't cheat what you're eating. That is literally Sedo. We've seen amazing songs you've done, and you can still do amazing. It's just a matter of talking again. People, I hate to see the fact that the internet is always so quick to judge, but you don't understand the relationship that people have, and that is one thing that should also be understood. If I have a certain relationship with you, if we can talk this out, it's fine. You want to make it also on the internet, when it's how you can run with it. But if I'm willing to maintain relationship, I will maintain it. If I am to burn the bridge, I'll burn the bridge. So I think all of this is all about a talking matter, like if he wants to maintain the relationship or not.
My thought about it, and I'll just go through kidogo, because we talked about it in the morning and there were no cameras. I feel like for Sedo to have the right to actually remove the songs on Spotify, meaning those were copyright issues or they signed a contract, Sedo owns part of the song, because I can't actually get my song out if I had paid you and you have no ownership. So Sedo, apparently from this you can tell that there was a contract written between Sedo and Nyashinski, and maybe it is long term. For example, if I work or if I perform somewhere, you're gonna earn, because why would he remove the songs if he's not part of it? So one thing also, if there was a contract, one thing I'm learning is learn to pay up at the start. Like, for example, there's nothing good as having full ownership of your stuff than working. Of course, working with people is good, but you have 100% ownership. Because when you start making money, you own it 100%. This is why you find artists out here are making more money. People think they have money, but their contracts are actually taking them behind. He's making like 100,000 per show, but earning maybe 10 or 15,000, and is the face, which is quite unfair, because their marketers taking their share, producers taking their share, and all that. It's good to have ownership of your stuff, but again, if you can't have and you write a contract with somebody, make sure you maintain. Me, this goes back to loyalty.
Yeah.
I will agree and disagree. I want to agree. If I come to you and tell you, Joby or Iwaton, this is the deal, and you agree to that deal, there's not supposed to be other conversation. Ulikubali willingly. If you were not comfortable, you'd come and tell me, hey, Miss Kubali, I feel like $1 million ni kidogo again. But of course, as a person, I'm not gonna tell you, hey, nili earn 10 million, so nikupe ngapi. Because they actually came to me.
Yeah.
But again, look at it from a perspective where this is somebody you're working on contracts with. Meanza decades and decades. Sedo has been there with Nyashinski for a very long time, okay? So if you get even like 10 million or 100 million, it will be unfair to give somebody 500k. Because you look at the relationship na penye metoka. Ujue, people start from Nyashinski 10 years ago na Nyashinski sahi is a different person. If we are writing through contracts, meaning you're not able to even to pay me that money. Na tulifanyana contract favor to favor. So you have to know also there is the importance of a producer. Let's learn to appreciate these people. You're an artist, you're just like 50% talent. There's marketing, there's producers, and everything. Without a producer, there's no beat. Without a producer, there's no music. And with trash music, you have to get a good producer. And producers are expensive. So there's something also called being just or being kind of loyal, of which I feel like that I would actually think of Sedo also. But again, the fact that I feel like it's communication problem, and they can actually sit down and find a way.
Actually, the draw line is loyalty.
Is loyalty, literally. That is what I'm trying to say. Loyalty is key. Listen, however much job, even if you get like 10 million, ukuja na nimefanya nawe kazi 10 years. Unakuja kunipea like it's hurting. Like if even on my side when I learn, I'll be like, what if she got 100 million na nipea hata 300k? You know, it's kinda weird. And I was saying this in the morning. Burning bridges, shitting where you work, it's not okay. Shitting on somebody that feeds you is not okay. If you find better bridges, move with that person. Or if you can't move with that person, find a way to move together. It always works. And you don't have to like sometimes you say I'm gonna burn this relationship, or I'm gonna say if I can't do anything, or you tell me shit, and then when you come next to look for a better opportunity, you find me there, and then that is when I'm gonna flex on you. So
I'm burning bridges.
Don't ban, but you are allowed to move in a respectful way.
Exactly.
You're allowed to grow. Yeah, you're allowed to grow in a respectful way, in the right way, right? But don't say, hey, I don't need you now. You didn't do anything to me, but without those people, you are nothing.
Exactly. Look at the impact someone has literally created in your life. Number one, like, is it really worthy of 2 seconds of just? Because it takes just a few minutes, literally destroying something that has been created for years.
For years.
You know, you're talking maybe something that you're like, hey, you don't know, and words also do hit differently. That is also something that people don't know. You might say something, and I'm like, hey, you serious?
Yeah.
Exactly. Are you really serious right now? You know?
Exactly. What's really matter? The choice of words. I keep saying it and every day.
Learn how to, just don't burn bridges. That is what I'm learning from Nyashinski, literally, because. So I'm a big fan. Oh my god, the album that was released in 2020 during the pandemic,
I know,
that is my go-to
crazy
album any single time.
And all that is said though.
Like it's just touching. Oh my god, I'm about to listen to that Kameko YouTube.
They're definitely on YouTube.
Yeah, they're on YouTube. They're not on Spotify, but they're on YouTube.
Good. I'm a big fan of Nyashinski, and I'd really love to see, of course, we want to see you do music. We want to see you still work with Sedo. I mean, he's a good producer, and the bunch of producers he's still gonna work with. Just know how to communicate with people. Loyalty is really, really important. Really people really underestimate loyalty, but you don't know. Just say something, the same way, the good example is just we can't work. We've worked for how many years together, then you tell me all of a sudden like, hey, yo, come on, what you mean exactly? Are we having shares on this or not?
Exactly.
At least try appreciate my work right here.
Exactly.
At least wish meta kama ni kunitoka basi like I feel like you've done an amazing job, but I don't want to live disrespectfully.
Exactly.
So come on.
Makes a lot of sense. What is your thought?
Obviously, loyalty is a lifestyle for me. Not even a character or anything. It's a
Yeah,
lifestyle.
it's a
It
lifestyle.
should be.
Yeah.
Some people don't have it. They
Yeah.
can't even have it
Yeah.
because they just don't have it. You know. So for me, it's a lifestyle. And I feel like in this case, between Yashinsky and the producer, I'm on Yashinsky's side in regards to it's been a lot of years they've worked together.
Yeah.
And I'm wondering why is it coming out right now? And Yashinsky is not saying anything.
Yeah. And
Right.
even said, oh.
Nobody's saying
stopped.
anything.
Yeah.
For me, first of
That's
all,
what I'm saying. You don't
in
know the
regards-
relationship they
Thank you.
have.
Exactly, yeah.
I'm on Yashinsky's side until we speak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
We speak. It's like I'm the part of the comedy.
Alright. But before we
Yes.
get to actually close to winding up our show, there's this guy. I'm gonna play this video. This was hilarious.
Okay. When this financial bill 2024 ikipitishwa by the MPs, I'm gonna name all the MPs who sleep with my male friends.
Oh my gosh.
I will do that. Come to my page. Nasi cloud chasing. I'm gonna name the MPs who
Oh
sleep
my gosh.
with my male
For
friends.
real? His
We'll
answer.
do that.
His answer you.
He said yes.
Pass the financial bill
And see.
down.
And you can see how people are mad.
Oh my god, he's serious.
He's serious.
He's gonna name all the MPs
Who again?
and whatever with his friends.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And this gets me back to marriage.
Well, I'm waiting. Number one is I'm waiting because okay, the person who's talking. Sorry to say, I'm so sorry to talk about, but you're weak. Okay, you ain't got no masculinity in you to talk to.
It's juicy.
We're talking about bullies in these political seats.
Yeah.
Okay, they're not just puppets. We're talking about bullies. So,
They'll
baby
come for
boy,
you.
Yeah,
sit
I
up,
was
sit
I
up,
was
sit up.
worried. I was worried for him because I was like, okay,
Yeah.
this is so, because first and foremost, no, this is dictatorship, and no, anything can happen to you, you know. And at the end of the day, I'm telling, were you the guys I was telling this story in December before election? I was at this club.
Yeah.
And I was at this club with my friends, right?
Okay.
And then one guy comes and sits next to us.
Okay.
And then they come with another girl and another man, 3 of them. So I'm with the girls. And then now we start dancing. And just kishika, you get easy. So this guy comes to our table as women, right? And then he's like really, really free. I've not realized he's juicy, right? And then the way he's dancing, like he's grinding for us. Like you can just tell, oh, this one is not straight.
Okay.
You know. So it's getting kind of weird. And then the friend that we were with, they were with that a girl. Don't worry, my friend is
Oh, okay.
this.
Okay.
Like, okay, cool. So he goes ahead and says, so we become like okay with each other because there's nothing that is gonna happen, right?
Yeah.
And then you're like, okay, so because it's like, okay, so he gets drunk and starts saying, you know, my boyfriend is vying for this and this.
Are you serious?
Yes, and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, so if he's vying for me, you have money. Buy us.
Money? Seriously?
Literally, and he bought their drink, what I
You
don't know,
girl.
12,000.
You kidding me?
12,000.
Money didn't care what the person was buying
money.
for.
You got, I mean, a whole big opposition, and I'm not talking about NCA one. I'm talking about big position.
Yes.
I'm like, when this guy's married,
Girl, you didn't care. You're like, since the person is vying for that position.
and you have money,
Yes.
literally. You know, they were drinking like expensive. I'm like, okay, let's see if you really mean it.
Yeah.
And he actually did that, and I was like,
Wow.
all right. And now I didn't know, so I went to Google this guy tomorrow, right? He's a family, and
I think I should
everything.
go home.
And I'm like, before you become an MP, you have to be family man.
Okay.
You know,
Yeah, in
Yeah.
Kenya, yes.
literally.
Yeah.
So who is he going to expose? And these are MPs.
I'm worried for that guy.
I'm really, really worried for him. But again, I'm learning marriage is a scam. Like all this is all about having that, how do we say,
Position. Literally.
arrangement. Literally, they can even have kids to showcase that they're okay.
Yes.
They have kids. They can
Yeah.
even buy.
That is true.
Shout out to
Literally.
Obama.
Shout out to them, exactly. And man, it's so crazy. I was feeling for this guy because I'm like, my way at a fin you because nobody's going to allow you to actually mess up their reputation.
Tunangojea tu. We just wait and see if he's gonna talk.
I know.
That's all I'm gonna
Only
say.
ashaendewa.
I myself
Where,
cannot
where?
even say it, so I
Wewe
hata mimi
ukijaribu.
siwajui lakini wewe sasa
I know wewe hata ukijaribu kuongea unajua
and then it's social media.
It's social media. It's gonna go viral.
Yeah.
Now do our MPs and governors are content creators. They're on these social medias. They even follow. Like right now if you go to this
kanasema katatutu
unaona kwa kijana kanataka kutuharibia pesa. Acha tuende tumuue. Exactly. And that is how money is so sad. But anyway, that is just what is happening. What I'm also learning is people are tired. At the end of the day, people are ready to risk it all.
That, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
People are ready to risk it all.
Actually, from that, from the positive side,
exactly.
it's true.
People are ready to risk it all. Like regardless, try and see.
Yeah.
And people are even sharing numbers of MPs, numbers of governors, numbers of the president. I wonder how they knew them, but it's actually really, really happening.
Yeah. Bring it on.
Bring it on, guys. Let's see what will happen tomorrow. Apparently, people are going tomorrow.
Right? Yeah.
I wish I could go.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. It might have a live one.
The problem is tear gas.
Yeah, the problem is they might use other means. There's nothing called democracy again.
I feel like if it's a very peaceful demonstration,
are you sure?
There's never been.
You guys want to go out there? You guys want to go out there and cover it?
We'll die. You want tear gas on us?
You want us to die?
You want us tear gas on us?
Don't you love us? Oh my God! Don't you have mercy on us?
Are you tired of us?
He's asking kids, are you tired of us?
Y'all the one just said, I wish I could go out there. Okay.
We just wishing.
No, we'll watch it at the window. If
Don't
it's
it
possible,
granted.
we'll take over the one in Drum Guide.
It's just a wish without grants. We're good.
If there was like a democracy where people would actually go for the rights without that, would go and actually do that. But we'll see how it goes. Literally might be peaceful.
Kenya is increasing taxes, Senegal is reducing taxes.
Man, it's crazy. Did you see that?
Yeah.
I'm cutting the price of, I'm like, can we go to Senegal, guys? Can we go to Senegal?
These people are literally marrying 2 wives. I need 2 husbands. No.
And they still have a standard economy.
Come on. I need a Jamaican and my Jamaican in South Africa. We go to Senegal.
But anyway, family, we are coming to the end of our show.
Hey, hold on. Did you guys have the Jamaican puppet show up in Kenya? When you guys just had a Jamaican puppet show up in Kenya, the ambassador, he just showed up in Kenya.
I'm going
An
to
ambassador from Jamaica.
I'm about to find out. I'm about to find out what's up.
Yeah, you didn't look, guys. You got the puppet Jamaican showed up to make the puppet Kenya because Jamaica's gonna help. Jamaica's supposed to help Kenya with Haiti.
Yeah.
There'll be a lot of dead Jamaicans, a lot of dead Kenyans.
God damn.
It's crazy. Did you see the Italians are actually protesting against Ruto?
The Haitians.
Yeah, the Haitians in Italy.
Yeah.
And they were calling Ruto names. Ruto was in Italy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were calling him Ruto is a betrayer, Ruto is a puppet, Ruto is being used.
Yeah, sorry.
And stuff like that. So it's just so crazy.
I did.
Yeah. But
You scream at Ruto, he already knows he's a puppet.
yeah,
You don't
he
need
don't care.
it.
It's crazy.
We're not going anywhere.
Here to
We're
stay.
right here.
Literally. But thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. Shout out to everybody who has been with us. DJ Jeng on TikTok, on the app. We had somebody on the radio station, Kanunu.
That is Rosales.
Anasema pale, let somebody spoil me, ninja. Hapo kwa kugive more, ongeza volume, mama.
I know, that's right. Men should normalize being spoiled. I mean, god damn, my mans, let me get this money. I'm coming.
Period.
I'm coming. And you better have some.
Have some too.
Yeah.
Alright.
I'm coming.
Well, shout out to Joby and a Jamaican and a South African.
Yes.
Hope I'm living in shack.
In your dreams.
Alright. Thank you so much.
Joby's dream is living out of living a Jamaican shack or a South African shack.
We're in an island, baby, somewhere in a mansion, with a 3-story, with a swimming pool and a parking. Come on.
Period. I manifest that. But thank you so much. What are your closing remarks?
Much love, family. See you guys tonight on the Africa Today show.
My closing remark is watch out for Europeans that don't use washcloth. Wash their body.
Alright. Much love, kids.
Have a great Monday. Always be the best version of yourself. Take care.
Alright.
How you just bathe it with a soap?
Exactly. They don't make. It's because you're dealing with a whole animal. They don't use They use their hands. That lets you know something. And they're proud of it. What's up, family?
Much love. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Make sure you join Demore at 7 where he comes in with the news and updates, and join Joby at night with Keith on the
African Today show as you hear what they have to talk about. Do remember, we'll be live tomorrow morning.
Yes.
Hey, Joby, you seem to be alright. You good today?
Yes.
You good?
I'm fresh. I mean, what you talking? I'm fresh.
See you later, again.
Alright, family, we gotta go back, so you know what.
We make it touch your soul, take you to a place you never been before. Africa today,